Oh dear, it's pretty cold out here.
I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can put you in. I've been throw up the sex in
Being a landscape designer sometimes makes these jobs a little bit more tough, only because I probably change my mind more than I should. Even when I'm doing my own projects, sometimes I make designs and then when I actually see the project being done, I change my mind because I want a different functionality for the space. And as my buddy Mario would tell you, I change my mind a lot.
A lot.
How come you have to say it like that?
A lot. Hey, next time she have to be there when you do the push-up with Ed.
Do it. Boom. So Mario made Ed do 10, 15 push-ups, whatever it was. And then I showed up and for some reason it's like, oh, now Jason needs to do push-ups. And I was like, I'm ready to do it. Let's go. I dropped down. I did 15 on the first try. And then everyone decides to shoot me on the video doing my 20. And it makes me look bad because I did 15 before that.
Wow, so you got
I could do it. I could do it. I've had so many visions of how this was all gonna get executed and done. And like I'm saying, like when I show up and I really see how it should be done, you know, my decisions change a little bit, you know. We jump back and forth between where the barbecue should be, how the utility of the space is gonna work, and a lot of those types of decisions. So today we've made some final decisions. We're doing a massive barbecue, 14 feet all out this way. We got a pizza oven, a barbecue, fridge, sink, all the utility spaces over here. We're gonna have a nice raised bar over here for a counter space for eating. We'll have a nice walkway that leads us all the way down to the ADU over here. And that's really the outdoor. We do have this beautiful pool and spa, really nice centered spa. I think it's kind of cool. It's unique. It's not the standard pool that we usually do, which is kind of nice to just be doing something different, especially in a different area. If you noticed, I didn't say we're in the Palisades. So we're in a different neighborhood, and with that comes the ability to kind of try different things and see what works for each neighborhood. It's actually really important to get feedback from people who are in these neighborhoods so they can tell you what's more desired in certain areas, what's the expectation of buyers in these areas, and learning those things and then executing on those things is the most important part. So just back here, we have a really nice ADU, full kitchen, full bath. Sorry. There's no technical bedroom in there, but there's plenty of space for a bedroom and a family room and kind of a nice living arrangement. Anyone who's living there is gonna be happy they're there. So there's a few things that are done, but overall we're still in a pretty rough stage of the game. Our stone hasn't gone in. Cabinets are still unfinished. This is a walnut. It's a little bit of a darker toned wood. This is the prep that you see here. This is before the Venetian plaster. So what this is, if you go back to my kitchen tips video about the hood and how we do these hoods. So there's a box behind this. The hood is already installed, so all the mechanisms are already there. And then we wrap that box in drywall, and then we plaster on top of the drywall. And that's just a better adhesion method for the plaster, so that's why we do that. And right through this, we have the dining room and the family room. Now, this right here, we're doing a really cool inset paneled ceiling. This is actually is this the paneling we're putting on? We're gonna put it back? Yeah? Okay. So this is the actual paneling we're putting back onto the ceiling. It's pre-manufactured, pre-made. So it's a cool item we're putting in there, I think. It's kind of nice. Walk the plank, matey. For this home, so you see right there, it's got its branding on there, which is nice. We don't normally actually use this brand, but we're trying to push towards some more quality items, maybe necessarily brand named items, but overall, it's looking really good. Oh, look at this tile. This is sick.
It's beautiful.
Love how it came out. Oh my God. That's just fun for everyone. That's just so much fun. Look at this. Look at my fingers. That's really cool. I love how this came out. This looks so good. You know, it's a really tough call to make when you're doing things that are out of the box just a little bit. And when you're making those decisions, you know, it's really good to have a team around you who can support the decision and be on board about it, be excited about it, because those are the moments where it makes a huge difference. You know, it's not just another bathroom. It's a unique bathroom. It's different. It's a fun bathroom. And if everyone a part of the team is just as excited about it as you are, you know, you can come in there and go, that's so exciting. As opposed to, man, I really hope somebody likes it, right? Here's one of the craziest details that we've done. Now, this is our second attempt, and I'm using the word attempt lightly, but the truth is, it's the second time we've done this detail. So we know that it did really well on the Glen Avon house, which is also in Venice. So we wanted to replicate that design. We thought that it was a really fun element. We thought that it was something that really resonated really well with us as the builders. And we're excited to bring it back, truthfully. There's nothing wrong with reusing a concept, okay? Where it's wrong is when you're copying and pasting a house, right? So the concepts are good and the designs are good, and it's important to reuse those things, especially when you like the execution of them and you like how it looks, you like how it makes you feel. Those things are really important. Bringing those into newer projects and newer homes that you're doing are also really important. What you don't want to do is you don't want to copy and paste the whole thing. You don't want to make it feel like it's a repetitive motion, right? So making sure that when you're using those items that you've done already, try to make it different, try to make it more unique. Maybe a different handrail, or maybe trying a different method of how the glass goes into the stair rails, or trying different edging, right? All of these things add up to really making a unique product and not just another home. Oh dear, it's pretty cold out here. So the concept of the walk-in shower, let's talk about it. So many people love the idea of it. It's a really fun, clean looking design. Why isn't it done so often? Well, it's one of those items that really, really, really need to be thought through from inception. And the reason why is because there's different engineering involved for how this floor gets created versus the rest of the house. So by being thoughtful about how you want to design the aesthetics of the home, you can give yourself the availability to produce something like this without too much interruption on the project. If you're building a home that already has engineering done and you want to do something like this, you're going to go through RFIs, through engineering changes, and potentially even resubmittals of plans. So we try to avoid that as much as possible to allow us the ability to produce the homes as fast as possible. And by doing that, it really means that we're thoughtfully thinking through our design process in the beginning of the home, not when we start. So I'm really happy with how this came through. I love that it's just so much bigger than anticipated. We have both sides of the showers, so you'll be able to get in from here. You'll be able to get in from this side. You'll have the tub still on center, beautifully centered on the window. The execution of the bathroom just comes out. The execution of the bathroom just came out amazingly, so I'm really thrilled with how it looks.
How about this? You're gonna enjoy the park getting locked out again!
Honestly, that's not even that funny. I can get up from, I can jump over the balcony. Like, there's a ladder right there. Just don't make me jump. Oh, that was good. That was good because you got me on that. Oh, are you kidding me? There you go. The other cool thing about these stairs is truthfully, like, there's so many ways to execute them. And you know, when you look at them, they look beautiful and you don't really think too much about how they were built or how they were executed or what's keeping them sturdy and strong, like how it's not moving. And that to me is actually the more fun part about it, like how everything integrates into each other and how this is actually a very strong, safe, sturdy staircase as opposed to like how it could have been done where it would just fall apart, you know? So I'm much more intrigued by that side of it than any other side, but I definitely love how it came out.